All the comfort food and flavour of a roast, but ready in half the time. It's going to be an amazing 5-ingredient combo, super easy to make, and it looks beautiful. A great little sharing dinner, middle of the table. Made with gorgeous pork fillet, Maris Piper potatoes, cheddar cheese, prosciutto, and fresh sage. First job, kettle on, pan on, and we've got 800 grams of potatoes. I'm not going to peel them. Don't want to sit there peeling all day. Let's get on with dinner. This is quick, quick, quick. So just slice the potatoes into 2-centimetre chunks, like that. Throw them in the pan, fill it up with some water, whack it on a high heat. We're going to boil that for sort of 12, 15 minutes. So I've got this beautiful fillet of pork here. Sometimes I call it a tenderloin. It's a really, really nice cut. This is about 400 grams, so this will serve 4 people beautifully, and it's going to cook in the mash together, so it's going to be really, really beautiful. Let's get a pan on a high heat. I'm going to season that pork with a little bit of sea salt and pepper, lots of black pepper, and have a nice little roll up and get that seasoning all over it. Into the pan with olive oil to speedily sear each side. That's what we want, that's what we like. It cooks really consistently. Just keep moving it around. Look at that colour, guys. After just 3 minutes, take out your pork and jack up the flavour with fried fresh sage leaves. If you just put sage on stuff, it'll just go like tea. It'll go dry. It'll do nothing. But the minute that the sage gets kissed by the oil, different story. Fragrant, crispy and delicious. So the sage goes on here. So let's just check the spuds. Right, these potatoes are ready. Give the spuds a good old mash. You can go as fine or as smooth as you like. Season, add a glug of olive oil and grate up 20 grams of cheddar cheese. And you can just add a little water just to adjust the texture. And look, just by adding it, you almost can beat it a bit more and it becomes a lot softer. So mix that up and you make the most fantastic rustic mash. The great thing about the pork fillet is really lean, but it's really delicious, and it's very tender, and it's very, very easy to cook. So it's a great cut of meat. It really is. Take some of that juice and pour that right over, and that will start to cook into the potatoes. And then just a tiny little grating of cheese on the top, but not on the meat. And that, my friend, is going to be beautiful. So whack that in the oven on a high grill. This is one speedy dish. 10 minutes is all it takes to turn golden and crispy. Right, guys, look at that. So good. Now for the last quick hit. Wafer-thin prosciutto will give gorgeous flavour and a crispy crunch. You can just take bits and tear it and sort of just stick it into the potato. Or you can leave it whole, wrap it around the meat. Sage and pork, it's just a great little combo that's going to work ultra hard. And then comforting mash, but with crispy bits. Never deny yourself crispy bits. Back in for the last 2 minutes. You know when to take it out, because it just looks incredible. 2 minutes is all it takes to crispen up your prosciutto. Grab your plates and get ready to tuck in. So we're looking good. Let's have a little look. Come on. Brilliant, brilliant combo. Look at that. Let's have a slice up. You can see it's really juicy. Would I go for that bit first, or that little corner of crispy, insane? I mean, look, mashed potato, even the bum's got a bit crispy. Oh, come on. Sage, crispy prosciutto, mash and meat. That is so good. That nice amount of cheese in the mash, and the prosciutto, and the fat melting and going crispy, then going into the mash. It's like everything's flavouring each other. Amazing. My pork and mash gratin, a real belter of a dish, big hitting family food that you can knock up in a hurry.